Now to our weather impact alert. Of course, we had some storms overnight. Looking ahead to this afternoon, this evening, more storms on the way. Right now, what are you thinking, like severity-wise, as they make their way into West Michigan?
I think really the time frame we'll have to be on guard for is, I would say, after 3 p.m., continuing through about 8 p.m., especially near and south of Grand Rapids. So the severity probably more so in the way of damaging winds and large hail, but we can't rule out a possibility of a weak tornado, especially near the state line. 13 weather ball, though, because of all that, it's blinking bright. We do have some storms in sight as we head through the remainder of the day. Really now between 9 is when you want to be weather aware. That's the time frame our 13 weather impact alert is in effect for. This view brought to you by LaFontaine Ford of Grand Rapids. Kalamazoo, you are one of the many spots that could see severe weather later on today. The reason why is it's 70 degrees and it's also somewhat humid. So we're already adding some fuel to the flame for these storms as they continue to move on down to the south. As mentioned, our 13 weather impact alert is in effect between now and 9 p.m. tonight for the threat of strong to severe thunderstorms. We'll likely have a line of showers and storms press in from the northwest along a cold front, continuing to move on into the Grand Rapids area, Muskegon, down toward Holland and Kalamazoo as the day goes on through about 9 p.m. Hail and wind do seem to be our greatest risk of severe weather. However, as I said, I don't want to completely rule out an isolated tornado. That is still on the cards as we head into the rest of the day. Temperature-wise, a big spread really across West Michigan. You can clearly see where the cold front is. Sheboygan currently sitting at 39 degrees. The cold front's really right here. Out ahead of the cold front, though, we're seeing a lot of warmth. 72 degrees in Grand Rapids. It is 75 degrees right now in Ionia, 70 in Kalamazoo, and 73 in Allegan. So this is some fuel for those showers and storms to really tap into as the day goes on. Not only that, we also have some moisture. You can probably tell it is a little bit humid out there than we have been seeing recently. Dew points are well into the 50s, nearly 60 degrees, and whenever you get around 60, that is plenty of fuel for showers and storms as they continue to press on in. However, areas off to the north, the Ludington, Big Rapids, toward US 10, you probably won't be seeing severe weather. If anything, maybe some pea-sized hail because your dew points are much lower in the lower 40s. Hour by hour shows we will continue to cool down as this cold front and storms approach West Michigan. This model is just showing rain showers. I do think we will be seeing thunderstorms today, though, and then temperatures will continue to drop into the 40s later on. Big picture shows you can clearly see where that cold front is. We're already seeing a line of showers and storms really begin to get their act together just to the south of Green Bay. This is the cold front right here, extending toward Green Bay all the way into Iowa. Storms already firing up on those, and they will continue to grow in strength as they move into West Michigan. Out ahead of the cold front, we are seeing at least a few areas of rain showers and even embedded thunder. No severe weather right now, so that's some good news, but we will be closely tracking these storms as they continue to move on in. Right now, zooming in around the Hart and Ludington area, we are seeing at least a little bit of thunder and lightning, but no severe weather with that. And also tracking a few cells over Lake Michigan right now. This one really just to the east of Kenosha, Wisconsin, is definitely on the stronger side. So we will be closely monitoring these as they continue to trek very slowly, though, to the east, approaching the Holland area. Hour by hour, though, shows that cold front that I mentioned toward Green Bay. That line of showers and storms currently getting its act together will continue to strengthen as it approaches West Michigan. This is 5 p.m., likely knocking on the door of Muskegon and Fremont by 5, continuing to move down to the south through the greater Grand Rapids area and Holland through about 5 to 7. And then really once we get to 7, that's when we're going to be monitoring that chance of an isolated tornado toward Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. So this is the area that we'll be closely watching for the possibility of some stronger to severe storms. And then by 9 p.m., it clears West Michigan and drier conditions follow into Wednesday. Our severe weather risk is definitely the highest with wind and hail. As I mentioned, our tornado and even flooding risk is on the lower side, but not impossible that we could see those. In general, though, hail and especially damaging winds will be the greatest risk through the rest of the daytime hours today. Tomorrow, we have one quiet day in store, thankfully, although cooler in the 40s, but then another warm front and another strong storm system approach us on Thursday. That could result in more severe weather as well. Time that out, here's the warm front lifting through Thursday morning, and then its subsequent cold front quickly follow, heading into Thursday evening. So Thursday evening, we'll definitely want to be weather aware as we could see additional strong to severe storms. Today, though, temperatures generally will be warming up into well into the 60s. Grand Rapids to the south, though, we're already in the 70s. So today will definitely be another warm and even sticky day with some extra humidity. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. Just want to be weather aware through the rest of the daytime hours today through 9 p.m. and then on Thursday, especially late in the day, as we'll have another strong cold front bring possibly some strong to damaging winds and maybe a few tornadoes as well.